Good work, guys. You gotta tell us how you guys caught these fish, man. Tell us how you got them today. Everybody's struggling. You guys pulled it out. Good work.
Can there be criminal charges for cheating in a fishing tournament? So basically what happened were two fishermen in a wildlife tournament in Ohio were caught stuffing lead balls and extra fillets in their fish, causing them to be heavier. And if anybody has ever been in a fishing tournament, that's how you measure the fish. It's the heaviest one wins. You want to catch the biggest fish. So let's look at the alleged evidence.
Our second place, Fat 5 team. Second place, Fat 5. Weighing in 5. I gotta tell you, you gotta beat 16 some pounds. 33.91, 33.91. Your new leaders. We need pictures of those fish over here. Stick around a while.
We got weights and fish.
There we go.
Wow. Get out of here.
I don't want anybody to touch these guys. I want you to leave.
Go to jail. Jason, you should come here. Tell the cops. It's them. It's them. This is bull. Don't we need to file a police report? Yeah, I would. Jason, we got to file a police report. All of them. Every single thing. Say it.
We can't do.
I mean, we all knew it. What the man?
Yeah, they've been doing this whole time. You got them.
And it basically just goes on like that for a few more minutes. Lots of people are very mad. As you can see, there's the lead balls inside of the fish. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So the evidence doesn't look great for those guys, but is it really something that the police can get involved with? So as many of y'all know, I'm a Texas lawyer, and in Texas, cheating in a fishing tournament is literally enumerated in the statute. And here is the statute for cheating in a fishing tournament. You guys can look at the definitions here, but more importantly, I want you to look at the bottom right-hand corner. Cheating in a fishing tournament in Texas is a third-degree felony.
That's a felony.
Now, fortunately for these fishermen, this tournament was not in Texas. It was in Ohio. So let's go look at Ohio law.
Time to go.
So after doing a cursory glance of Ohio law, I couldn't find a specific enumerated statute for cheating in fishing. However, I did find the general definition of criminal fraud in Ohio. It's as defined below.
Fraud means to knowingly obtain by deception some benefit for oneself or another, or to knowingly cause by deception some detriment to another.
Now, at this point in the analysis, a lot of y'all might be wondering, well, what's the detriment to other people? Well, let me tell you something about fishing tournaments. There is surprisingly a lot of money in this fishing tournament world. This particular tournament had a prize of $30,000, and this fisherman, over the course of his recent career, has won hundreds of thousands of dollars with his partner, who is also accused of participating in this scandal. So the detriment is literally the other fishing competitors losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. These individuals allegedly put the weights inside the fish.
Allegedly.
They did it by deceiving everybody else because they didn't want anybody else to know. And it was at the detriment of the fishermen. That kind of sounds like criminal fraud under the Ohio statute. So, is there a case? Probably. But as always with criminal matters, the state is going to have to be the one who brings the charges. This is not a private cause of action in the criminal sense. So now that we have enough evidence to support that the fisherman likely cheated, I want you to hear this take from fellow YouTuber Intuitive Angling with Randy Bowkett. Randy, I totally butchered your name. Apologies.
Walleye world, they've won like $3 million. Last year they won over 300,000. Not won, they stole over 300,000 and stole over 3 million from the other fishermen. So this has been going on a long time. Apparently these idiots have been caught cheating before or accused of cheating. They failed polygraph tests in the past. Apparently all the dudes up there that fish the tour know these guys, or highly suspect that they've been cheaters.
So there's two main things that I want to address. Number one is prior instances. Allegedly, these guys were suspicious. People were kind of onto them. They had failed a lie detector test at other tournaments, which I had no idea that fishing tournaments were that severe. Can they get punished for their past actions? And the answer to that is, it depends, but you're gonna need more proof than just circumstantial evidence or suspicion. So as of right now, I would say probably not, but likely there's gonna be a full investigation and more evidence could turn up.
Here's the thing that after I got thinking about it, that really irritates me or really pisses me off a lot. Instead of just like going out, if they were gonna cheat, they could have just caught some walleye, stuffed them in, or put them in a soft tub and put it underwater and been nice to the fish. These idiots took 2-pound lead weights and they wrapped these lead weights in walleye fillets. They probably killed some illegal sized walleye, wrapped these weights in walleye fillets because they thought once they stuffed them in there, they wouldn't be able to feel the lead as much. They crammed a 2-pound weight down the throat of each one of these creatures.
The second thing I want to point out is this was particularly cruel to the animals. It made them suffer unnecessarily, and that could be a factor when determining how much trouble they're going to be in. And so finally, the moment everybody's been waiting for: punishment. How much punishment? Ultimately, that's going to be up to what the prosecutor decides to charge, but as you can see here, if they charge with felony fraud, it's anywhere from up to 11 years in jail, and it could be anything from that all the way down to nothing and a fine, or they might not just get charged at all. But let me know what you think. What is fair for the crime that they allegedly committed?
Allegedly.
Leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching. Bye.
He's a catastrophic injury attorney who accidentally became a YouTuber. Attorney Talk.